How's it going, GITV? My name is Tim. I have a brand new gun in my hand. This is the Elite Force Full Metal M1911. This gun is so new, in fact, it hasn't even been released yet. This is the pre-production sample that Elite Force have sent us to do a video on. I'm really glad they did because this is a pretty neat gun. Elite Force is the same company that brought us those affordable M4s, the Elite Force M4s a little while ago, and they're applying the same formula to this gun. Quality and affordability. This gun is full metal, it feels great when you fire it, and it's very affordable. They're going to price it somewhere around $100. Like I said, this is the pre-release sample, so any information you see or hear in this video is subject to change, but I think the cool stuff about this gun is not going to change, such as the fact that it's really awesomely built out of metal, and it kicks and feels really good when you're firing it, partially because of its metal, partially because it's actually powered by CO2. Now, before you turn off your computers, I know the issue with CO2. Generally, CO2 guns shoot way too hard for a practical airsoft application, and Elite Force has attempted to rectify that by regulating this gun to shoot under 350 FPS. Now, this particular model does not. This gun in my hands does not shoot under 350 because it's the sample, but when the final version is released, it will be very airsoft friendly at under 350 FPS. Other than that, it's pretty much a standard M1911. Doesn't have much of a beaver tail or one at all. Does not have a skeleton hammer. It's kind of the old school hammer. Solid trigger, regular iron sights, and a decent texturized grip. Now, maybe it's just me, but there's really something awesome looking about your standard M1911. You know, it's a very basic gun, but it looks good because it's basic. You know, it doesn't have all the fancy stuff on it like the skeleton trigger or the new hammer or anything like that. So I'm really digging this M1911. Let's bust the chrono out and see how hard this thing shoots. Alright, like I said, this gun does not shoot under 350. It is just a production sample. As soon as the real production model comes out, it will be very airsoft friendly at under 350 FPS. This is the Elite Force M1911. The magazine holds 18 rounds. It is a CO2 powered gun, so your little 12-gram CO2 cartridge goes in the magazine right there. Very cool design. Each CO2 cartridge should shoot numerous magazines of BBs. So you'll get lots of use out of each CO2 cartridge. Very, very gas efficient because this is regulated to shoot under 350 FPS, or at least it will be regulated to shoot under 350. I'm really digging this gun. It has a great snap to it when you fire it because it's CO2 powered. It's very powerful gas. I hope that they keep this gun mostly the same. This is a production sample, so everything about the gun is subject to change. One thing I do hope they get rid of, though, is this threaded barrel. You know, because this is an M1911. It's like an old school gun. The threaded barrel is kind of an adaptation for a newer 1911, but we'll see how that goes. Either way, it's going to be a great gun, great build quality, great company from Elite Force. They're really coming up in the airsoft scene. Keep an eye out for the Elite Force M1911. You're going to see it on Airsoft GI very soon. My name is Tim. Thanks for watching GITV. Chrono out and see how hard this thing shoots. Hear that train coming. Let me say that they have